Hi all and welcome to OpenGL lessons using Java. So this is lesson number 01 and you can contact to leorandy.mail.ru or gleorandy@gmail.com, or you can visit our website leorandy.com. So this first lesson covers questions about how to deal with OpenGL using Java. So we will create a simple engine and we will use it in a further lesson. So all what we need now is to open Eclipse and create a new Java project and called GL. After that, we need to create a package. Its name will be Leora and I OpenGL.lesson01. So what is it, Leorandy? Because I worked a lot with Oracle and Java, and this name came from Oracle and I.OpenGL. So this is the first lesson, and let's create a package. After that, we need a new class, app_root, without method main. So this class will be abstract. It will implement GL event listener, which can be imported from GL event listener JavaX Media OpenGL. So the main variable we will use is protected GL2G. Why is it protected? Because in a distance of this root class, we will use this variable, and that is why we need to create protected, not private. So we also will need some few variables. Some of them is a profile. It's a GL profile. Let's call it profile and make it private, static GL profile. It is private because it is used only in this app_root class. And also we will need GL capabilities. Let's call it capabilities. And also make it private, static. It will come from GL capabilities. So let's create a method, private void, for example, init GL objects. This method will create some objects, for example, profile, GL profile dot get, and here we will need to use GL profile .gl2. So also let's create capabilities. What is it? It's a new GL capabilities using profile. So now we created these two objects in memory. So also we will need some more objects, some more fields in this class. Private FPS animator is FPS animator. Let's import it. Also we will use a private, private GL canvas. Let's import it. Okay. So private gframe import from JavaX link. Okay, let's create a method private void. Its name will be create window. So it will create window for us. Create window, single. GL canvas, new GL canvas, and we need to use capabilities. So use capabilities. So after that we GL canvas added a GL event listener, this. So, oh my god, GL event listener. So what have we done here? So we created profile. After that we created capabilities using this profile. After that we created GL canvas using these capabilities. And add one GL event listener and specified that we use app_root class object as an X instance for GL event listener. So if you want to open declaration of its method, you need to attach source code of Java joggle all jar, and after that you'll see that its parameter has a type like GL event listener. So we create a GL canvas. Now we need to create a frame. Frame will be new G frame. Its name will be Randy dot OpenGL lesson.01. Also we need to use GL canvas, for example set size. No, I'd like 800s and 600s. Okay, frame will be get content pane dot add, and here we'll specify GL canvas. You see that we use a field named GL canvas to create a frame. So we need to locate this frame on the desktop. That is why we need to create a variable. Let's call it private. Oh my god, private dimension. Oh my god, what am I doing? Dimension location. Okay, this is private dimension location. So after that, dimension for location. Okay, let's see, and use dimension location for window. Oh, let's do it another way. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Let's create exactly here dimension d equals to toolkit dot get default toolkit dot get screen size. So we received a screen size and need to import this dimension from Java avatar. Int x will be d dot width minus frame dot width. Oh my god, get width divided by 2. So alternatively y will be d dot height get height. And we will use these two variables here in frame set location x and y. So after that we need to create a panel. Why do we need a panel? We need to use it to implement shortcuts, hotkeys. So panel is gpanel. Also, sorry, jpanel. Private jpanel panel. So let's create panel here. Panel equals to new gpanel also. New gpanel. After that, I need to create its size. Panel dot set preferred size. New dimension 0, 0. Let's add it to frame. So we use frame add panel. So this panel will be used to create shortcuts. So we need two maps here, is the action map and input map. So let's create a private static variable. Oh my god, what I'm doing. Private static input map, and another private static variable action map. Let's call it action map. Import and import. So now we will use these two variables here after panel. Action map equals to panel dot get action map. Okay. And input map will be panel also get input map. And here we will use some trick, component dot when in focused window. So when you are in focused window, then these shortcuts will be used. So let's add a window listener. Frame add window listener, and here we create a new window adapter. This is a new unnamed object, so public void window is closing. And here we will check if FPS animator object is started, then we need to close to stop it. And system.exit. Status will be null. Add window listener is not applicable. So why? It is not, something is wrong here, I think so, yeah. Or public void new window adapter. Or let me check, please. So you know that something is going wrong sometimes. New window adapter. We need to import it. Is it okay? Oh, it's okay. So there's no bugs here. So let's create another public void method, register key action. This will be a very useful method because it will simplify our life. I will show you how. Let's create one parameter, integer, key, and abstract action A, JavaScript. So we will use input map here. Let's pass here keystroke dot get keystroke key and 0. And after that we will use key dot to string. So what is wrong? The method input map is undefined. Why is it a method? So public static. I think it's okay here. Public static input map. Oh, of course, yeah. We need to call a method here because the input map is an object. So input map dot put, of course, yeah. And also for action map dot put, we need to use key to string because key is integer and A. So we created a public void method which will receive integer and abstract action, and will put this abstract action into action map, and we'll create a correspondence in the input map. So also we will need to create a public void start method. It will use FPS animator object and we'll invoke method start. So let's create another useful method, which name will be public void clear canvas. This method will clear screen for us, and we will use G. You know, this is a field of class app root. It implements a GL2 functionality. So g.gl clear using gl2.gl color buffer bit conjunction with gl2.gl depth buffer bit with buffer bit. So it will clear canvas using gl color buffer bit and gl depth buffer bit. So, and we need to load identity, gl load identity. So you see that most of methods begin with gl because they correspond to gl. So after that we see that app root needs some more functions, and I think that think that GL event listener. Oh my god. GL event listener. Let's see. Nothing. Okay. So. Okay, what we need now is to create init method. So its name will be public void init. It will receive a GL draw outer drawable. Let's call it D, and G will be equal to d.getGL, getGL2. So also we need to ggl shade model will be gl2 smooth, gl2.gl smooth, g.jl clear color will be 0, 0, 0, 0. This is a black. G.gl clear depth will be 1. We need to enable depth. G enable gl2.gl underscore depth test. And also we need to invoke some method gl depth function will be gl2.gl underscore l and equal. So this is about 3 dimension. You can see that the z axis will be translated, will be moved in 6 points, and here depth function will render all vertices which have values less or equal to the basic word point. So, and we need to create a perspective. GL hint gl2.gl perspective. Oh my god. Perspective. Correction hint. gl2.gl underscore nicest. So this method will do initial actions for us. So let's create 2 more methods. One of them will be public void reshape. It will use a GL auto drawable int x, int y, y, int width, int height, g.gl viewport 0, 0 width, height. You see that we use g variable here, which has been initialized here in a init method. So we need to g.gl matrix mode will be gl2.gl projection. So gl load identity g.gl load identity. So we also will use glue variable. Glue is a field which we also need to create. It will be private. We don't need to use it in the sense of this root class. Private static glue. Let's import it. And this glue variable will be glue perspective. So perspective will be 45 float. We need to cast here float width divided by float height. Oh my god, float height, and here 1 and wait. So okay, and also we need to use GL matrix mode again and specify here a GL model view. Is it okay? Cannot be resolved. Model view this way, and let's load identity. So okay, this method is ready, and let's create a constructor for this class. App_root constructor will be public app_root init. So we will invoke init GL objects. After that, we will create a window using a create window public void method of this class. So you see that this is very simple. After that, we will create FPS animator object. FPS animator will be new FPS animator using GL canvas here. Maximum and true. You can use any value here, for example 200. Okay, and after that FPS animator object. After that we will set frame visible. Let's make it true. So okay, I see that we have done a great work here, but we need one more method. I think maybe two more methods here, because our class is abstract and we need two abstract methods. So one of them will be public abstract void register all key actions. You know that we have method register key action, and we will and now we created another abstract method and name it register all key actions. So another abstract method will be, let's delete this, display this is a main method where we will draw our 3D objects, where we will use texture, so here we will create our 3D world. So this is the main method, and its name is a display. So let me check that we done all what is needed. Subscreen, okay. Height, okay. Okay. Space animator, okay. So I think this is all. So we used JavaX, we used Java AVT, we used ComJog and OpenGL util FPS animator. So this is an abstract class, a root, and now we need to create its implementation, and its descent class will specify code of this abstract methods, register all key actions, and display. So let's create a new class. Let's name it app and use a public static void main in it. So, okay. Let's say that it will extend app root. So you see that it says to us that we need to add unimplemented methods here. Why we see dispose? I see. To get rid of this, we need to move this method to app root. For example, to the end. You don't need to do any actions in dispose. Display, and you see that it adds a display method here. You don't need to use display here. We said that we use display like private abstract void. So let's pass one argument, D. Okay, our app class is does not contain any bugs. It is correct. So let's check again. Let's delete this automatically generated code and add unimplemented methods. So you see that in the descent of this root class, we only need to implement a code for two methods. One of them is register all key actions, and another is display. So let's think that app.root is our engine, 3D engine, which takes care about everything, about how to deal with OpenGL, how to make initial actions, and how to reshape, and how to register key events. And all of this code is implemented in this powerful app.root class which we has written. So after that we create a small and easy and simplest descent of this app.root, and it will implement only two methods. So I will delete these commands, override and toda, and create code for this app.root. So first of all, what we need to do in display is to clear canvas. So after that, we need to move our world global point to. So we need to use GL translate and use 0, 0, and z-axis will be minus, for example, 6.6. Plot. So we moved world global point. So g.gl rotate float. We will rotate our figure. We will use X rotation. 1, 1, 0, 0. After that, we will rotate it y 0, and after that we will rotate it along z-axis, z rotation. 0, 0, 1. You see this is a matrix. Okay, so let's create these variables. Private float x rotation, y rotation, z rotation. So okay, and what we need to do now is to create a gel begin with gel 2, gel quads, using G, and after that we need G.gl end. So here we will create our 3D object. After our 3D object is created, we need to flash it, so we need to draw it. So we will use G.gl flash. So here we use gel vertex 3f. What is 3f? Is that we are using x, y, and z coordinates. So -1, -1, and 1. 1, -1, and 1. Oh my god. This is my iPhone, sorry guys. And the last, excuse me, this is 1. And the last point will be minus, oh my god, don't disturb me now please. -1 and 1. So this is a global 3D coordinates, x, y, and z. So let's check -1, -1, 1, 1, -1, 1, and 1, 1, 1, and -1, 1. Okay, so this is our object. So, and let's check it. Is it work or not? Oh my god, Java exception has executed. What is it? No class defined error. Unknown source. What is it? What is it? app Java, public class, app root, lesson 01. I see that we don't have method main here. Why? Because I need to public int void main string array arguments. Public static. Sorry, void main. So, and here we will create app object. App new application app start. Okay. Is it okay? I think so. We've got another null pointer exception. Invoke Java null pointers. Oh my god. What is about animator object? What is about animator? Is created. So this is a common exception. New GL canvas profile. We pass profile to capabilities. This is a new GL object. Create FPS animator object. So GL canvas set size. Okay, so we set size. Add panel. So we need to also get action map, reshape, gel drawable, D, reshape, need gel objects, create window. Okay. Okay, sorry me for this bug. I need to check this. I think that you can also examine this code. So what we are doing here, we create a gel2g variable. After that, we create a gel profile and gel capabilities. We don't create the glue variable. So we declared it, but don't create it an object for it. So that is why we need to use here public static glue, or maybe we can use a final, of course. Final glue, new glue. Okay. Okay, perfect. It works. But we see that our width and height is equals to null. That is why our frame is as small as possible. So let's create its width and height. So what we need to do is to set location. We use a frame set location d width and d height, gauge width side, and frame. We see that frame does not have a width and size here, so we use the frame set size and use here frame get content pane dot get reference size. Okay, let's check. Okay, so we see that our window has a caption. It has a main area with canvas, with OpenGL canvas, and we see that here is an object with 4 vertices, which we created. These vertices are declared here. So this is here 4 points. And also we need to implement an abstract method to register all key actions to be able to rotate this object via Z, X, and Y axis along all these axes. So what we need to do is to make a very simple, very simple code. So we will invoke our created key register key action method, and we will pass to it key event dot wiki up comma new abstract action. This new abstract action will use public void method action performed. It will receive the action event E, and it will rotation 1. Well, let's do 3. Import. The logistic kist action is not applicable for the arguments. So let's check. Integer key and abstract action A. What do we have here? It is integer. Let's import it. This is simple, okay. Oh, so here we use a shortcut up on our keyboard, and we will increase X rotation value by 3. So let's create another action, which will be wiki down, and it will decrease our X rotation. And also we will need another two methods to rotate along Y, left and right. And here we will use Y rotation. Y rotation. Why is it so? Yeah. Let's check how it works. So it doesn't work. So let's see what we are doing here. We use X rotation, X, Y rotation, Y rotation. Use the curl left, OK. Let's implement some IDs and the several. I don't like warnings here, so that is why I will create these variables. So you see that now there are no warnings. But we need to check why it doesn't work. So we use input map. This input map use our key and 0 and converts key to string. And after that we use key to string and our action, and put this into action map put. I see what we need to do. So we created abstract method, but we don't use it really. We need to use it after we created window. Okay. So now it works. You see that this 3D shape really rotates along X axis, and also we can rotate it along Y axis. Wow! So let's see what we have done. You need to understand that in this lesson we have done a lot, because we created the engine which we will use in other lessons. So this engine is an abstract class app_root, and we defined here some methods, and which initialize OpenGL, which use reshape, which use key events, and which creates windows and some other methods. So our current lesson contains only 2 implementations. So you can see that we have only specified that we use rotate, translate, and vertex function to create an object. And after that, all what we need is to change values of these variables. As a homework practice, you can write some code to change that rotation. I think that this will be easy because we already have a that rotation, but all what you need is to create a key bindings here. So two more methods. 2 more abstract actions here. So you see that using this app_root, we gain the main result, which is our code is as simple as it possible. We need only to implement 2 methods: register all key actions and display. So all hard work is implemented in this engine, and we will use this engine in our other lessons. So you are welcome. You can write to these emails, both of them, leorandi.mail.ru and gleorandi@gmail.com, also visit leorandi.com. So I will place all these examples on this site, and I think that it will be a really good practice for you to start and to get a brief start of how to use OpenGL in Java. Yeah. So that is all. Thank you and bye.